Welcome back to the Crypto Picture channel, where I help you see crypto through a clear lens. Today, I wanted to spend most of my time talking about the Ethereum Bitcoin chart. So if that sounds good to you, please like and subscribe on the way in. And with that being said, let's jump right into the content. So I've been showing this Ethereum Bitcoin chart over the past week or so. I did mention towards the beginning of the month that if we did come up and break this yellow line right here, this trend line, it would be extremely bullish for Ethereum as well as all coins. And we basically just came up and broke through this trend line today. It has signified basically uptrend in every single altcoin. Every single altcoin is gone up at least 10, 20, 30% over the last few days. And now we see Ethereum breaking out versus its Bitcoin comparative. When I discussed this a few videos ago, I did mention that our targets would be 0.05 to about 0.55 of a Bitcoin based on the targeted range from this cup and handle breakout target. We had a little bit of a fake breakout here. This, in my opinion, was a fake out. Got people bearish again. People were bearish on Ethereum, and then we took off from this ascending trend line that I've been discussing for quite some time. And here we are again. 1 touch point, 2 touch point, 3 touch points, 4 touch points. The second touch point, I was bullish. The third touch point, I was extremely bullish. And this touch point, I was very bullish, because the more likely it is to continue in that pattern. If we get a break below and we closed a weekly candle below, then it would be signifying to us that that pattern has now finished and is no longer in play. So we're going to always go with the assumption that it's going to continue until it doesn't. I know this sounds a little bit ironic or complicated, but at the end of the day, it's very simple, and it's probably one of the easiest trading strategies you can learn from a beginner or, somebody that's just trying to learn TA. Is simple trend lines, horizontal trend lines, support, resistance. It's one of the most important things that you can learn. We're going to do a little bit of an update on some of the coins we've been holding. So AVAX, I think I gave this one to you guys around $28, now sitting close to $40. From that $28 range, when I discussed it a few videos back, you would now be up about 40%. Not financial advice. I simply show you guys what I do, how I accumulate coins based on accumulation zones, and then you do what you want to do with that information. I'm just trying to help people understand when I get bullish on certain projects and when I slide through and don't pay any attention. And when a coin's doing this, unfortunately, sometimes you're going to miss the train, right? The train is going to leave the station and you didn't get your tickets, you didn't pack your luggage. So move on to the next one. There's over 6,000 coins to trade, guys. I get questions all the time. What about this coin? What about that coin? What about this coin? And they're usually pumping. Right? I'm not going to look at coins that are already up 50, 60, 70% without a consolidation. I only buy consolidation zones. And when you do that, you will be 1,000 times better at investing / trading. Looking at VChain, this one just keeps going. I think we're up about 125% now on VChain since opening our position back in March. I believe it was March 26, something like this, around this area here, about 7.5 cents. So yeah, it's done very, very well for us, and we will continue to hold that one. I've taken some profits out already. That is part of my trading account, not my long-term holding account. I am, however, considering moving a small portion of that to what I like to call a moon bag. And obviously, a lot of these cryptos outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, not necessarily talking down about VChain or anything, they're a lot more speculative, right? So you want to take more profits with higher speculation coins. The higher the market cap, usually the more you can be long-term bullish on those projects, and they come with a lot less risk and volatility. VChain's pretty high up there now, so I am considering adding a small portion to my moon bag. And I usually have moon bags based on how bullish I am on a project. If I've made gains on that project, I've paid back my initial investment, I will tend to throw those into a long-term ish kind of hold and use Bitcoin as my oscillator and Ethereum as to when I want to get out of those positions. EGLD consolidating here at a high level. So if we look at this range right here, so we're basically just retesting the previous all-time high. In my opinion, very bullish and looking like it's going to continue much higher. I did show you guys the projected targets. If you didn't see that, go look at the old videos. I did go over some targets based on this Wing formation. Cardano continues to perform. Hasn't broken out as strong as AVAX or EGLD or VChain, but it is a higher market cap. Give it some time, be patient, and I do see this one doing some very good things. If we were to just take a little bit of a measured move here from the high to the low of this move, if we were looking at the 1.618, that would give us a target of roughly $1.88. There is also a bull pennant here, which I did show in a previous video, as well as in my Patreon group. So if you do want to be a part of the Patreon group, the link is down below in the description, as well as the Discord. So join the community, and that has a little bit higher targets, not too much crazier or higher, but a little bit higher. But with that being said, guys, I just wanted to give a quick update. So see you on the next video. Cheers.